What is up, my friends? You are very welcome along to Monday night's late night update here on Anfield Agenda, where we've had a bit of a bombshell from KERKEZ father. We're going to go through and tell you exactly what he's had to say, but he has all but confirmed that his son Milos will become a Liverpool player. I'm going to take you through that, the latest on Liverpool's pursuit of a striker, as Victor Osimhen and Alexander Isak's name get mentioned once again. We're going to tell you the latest on Diaz situation and a couple of other interesting updates that we hope keeps you well informed. You know the drill by now, but I am going to once again shamelessly plug the WhatsApp channel. If you'd like to come and join us and be part of the Anfield Agenda WhatsApp community, scan that QR code on the screen and that will take you straight there. Right, let's start off with a bit of an update around Luis Diaz. It looks as if the avenue to Barcelona is closing. Reports from Fabrizio Romano and others seem to suggest that they have their sights firmly fixed on Nico Williams of Athletic Club Bilbao. And I've always felt a little bit bad for Diaz in this scenario because Barcelona have a history of hanging players out to dry. We've heard it's only Diaz, it's Diaz this, it's Diaz that all summer. And now all of a sudden, they look like they're changing direction. So hopefully this puts some clarity on the situation with Lucho. There is still going to be interest from Saudi Arabia, but I can't say whether Luis Diaz wants to take that up or not. But for now, I would certainly say he's more likely to be remaining at Liverpool than he was over the last few days. Let's talk a little bit now about Victor Osimhen, because Sky Italy have said Liverpool are looking for a striker and the champions really like Victor Osimhen. The Nigeria striker has a £63 million release clause. Now, again, if they do really decide that Victor Osimhen is the way to go, that seems like a fairly straightforward deal. We know we love a release clause, and also Napoli are interested in Darwin Núñez, so you would imagine this would be an easy thing to do. But the question is he really the one that Liverpool want? Some people believe no. This, as an example, coming up right now, Fabrizio Romano said Hugo EKITIKE is a concrete option for Liverpool Football Club. Then we had Lewis Steele earlier on saying Newcastle don't want to sell ISAK for cheap. It'll have to be a ballpark figure of about 130 to 140 million pound. Are Liverpool going to realistically pay that in a summer where they've signed Florian Wirtz? Hard to see, but I wouldn't completely rule it out. Romano also said that ISAK has been Liverpool's dream signing since day one. So your guess is honestly as good as mine at this point as to where Liverpool are going to land in their search for a striker. But it looks like potentially a three-horse race. Victor Osimhen, Hugo Ekitike and Alexander Isak. Other than that, it would be a bit of a curveball. But let me know in the comments what you think is likely to happen, because I agree with everyone. It seems far-fetched for Liverpool to spend as much as it would take to get Isak, having already committed to £116 million for Wirtz and £190 million all in this window. So, be lovely, but again, I'm not certainly expecting it at this particular moment in time. Let's move on to the bombshell that we spoke about from Milos's dad. So we were doing the stream as always, and then all of a sudden a WhatsApp message comes into me, and I have a quick look at it. I'm like, okay, it's Anfield sector. They're usually quite good. And then I start reading through it, and well, to say my ears perked up, that would be an understatement. So Milos KERKEZ's father said, it's only Liverpool for us, and we're not going anywhere else, and we won't talk to other clubs. Everything is done between us, personal terms. We just need to sort out some details, but basically it's a done deal. They do credit, to be fair, to Anfield sector at Zlat LFC for the translation. They go on then to show another piece where it's Milos KERKEZ's dad speaking to his son. He said, you believe in Liverpool and you're going to Liverpool. And his son said, yes. As we know, this has been the worst kept secret in football, but there's a little bit more to come. Speaking about some of his own appearances at Anfield, KERKEZ said this: my toughest opponent ever faced, Mohamed Salah. My favourite stadium, Anfield. You can hear the atmosphere in the tunnel. His dad then turned round and said, it's only Liverpool or none. Richard Hughes brought us to Bournemouth. If he said we go to India, then we go to India. Everything is agreed, just some little things. That is exactly what we as fans want to hear. A player and his family who, again, only have eyes for Liverpool. You can see there from the way he spoke so fondly about Richard Hughes, that they certainly have belief in Richard Hughes as a sporting director. He said that he brought us to Bournemouth, and if he said go to India, we'd go to India. So obviously, I think it's fair to say Richard Hughes, has come up trumps in this one, because he's absolutely one of the reasons, apart from the fact that, look, it's Liverpool Football Club and we can't get away from that. But yeah, this is brilliant. We did ask, did he have the pulling power? Did he have the sway to bring in the talent? Well, we've got a very clear answer there from the KERKEZ family with regards to Liverpool and Richard Hughes. So I guess now it's over to you guys. Let me know what you think about this one. For me, this is exactly what I want to hear as a fan. You know, we dream about these type of scenarios where we know he would have had options from other clubs. Romano has said numerous times he's only had eyes for Liverpool, but to hear it come from his father's mouth, so clear and so categorical, it really makes me happy as a fan, and I'm very excited to see how it works out when he does come in. It seems like we're just waiting for an agreement between the two clubs on a fee, and then he'll be in for his medical. We know that Florian Wirtz is coming in on Thursday. His medical is expected on Friday. When will we get the unveiling there? Well, I hope it's not Saturday or Sunday, because I won't be around and able to work on Saturday or Sunday. So I'm hoping it's Friday or Monday. A little bit on Andy Robertson as well. Like we mentioned to you a few times, Atletico Madrid want him either free or for a very low fee. So as low as, by the way, €5 million, some people have been reporting now. You're not going to get him out of Liverpool for €5 million. What would it take? Well, according to a few reports today, Liverpool have a valuation of him at about €25 million or about £20 million. Also been reports to say that Lucas Digne is on Atletico Madrid's list also as potential target at left back. Similar situation, early 30s I believe, 1 year left to go in his Villa contract. So let's wait and see what happens with this one. One question that came up a bit tonight during the live stream was, do you expect one of the fullbacks to stay at Liverpool Football Club? So if Robbo goes, do you expect Costas to stay or vice versa? Yeah, I do. I think it would be too much change if Liverpool sold both of them in one window, because we still don't know what's going on at centre-back. We've had lots of change at right-back. Yes, we're getting change in full-back with Milos coming in, but you would imagine we keep one of the others around, so there's that bit of continuity in the team. Other areas of the pitch to keep an eye on, of course, the centre-forward position. Keep your eye on the Darwin Núñez situation. What happens with him will definitely have a knock-on effect to what happens there. But all signs point to one thing: no matter what journalist you follow or who you believe in this summer transfer window, every single one of them are saying categorically that Liverpool Football Club are not finished in this summer's transfer window. And that, my friends, makes me one very excited Liverpool fan. So look, that's the state of play for now. As always, I will be here tomorrow. Usual content, 4:30, 4:45 news video, 8:45 late night agenda, and then late night news roundup as well. We'd love you to come and see us in Cork, by the way, if you're in that neck of the woods. 8th of August, we're going to be at Cyprus Avenue, Cork, for a last ever live stage show in Ireland. If you'd like to come and see us, you can get your tickets with the QR code that was on the screen or the link in the description. That's it from me for now. Have yourselves a wonderful Monday, and we'll talk tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.